From New York, let's meet our What's My Line panel.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Chubby Buntliner. You know the rules, let's meet our contestants. First up we have Mr. Winston Legthigh.
Hello.
Winston Legthigh is a fireman joining us from North Point, Wisconsin. Must get pretty cold up there in the winter, huh, Winston?
What?
Okay, next up we have Miss Christy Gallen. Christy, what do you do for enjoyment?
Well, some of my interests include the collected works of Lucas Boogers, handjobs, and Christianity.
Now, hang on a second there, Christy. I just want to make sure I heard you correctly. Did you say Lucas Boogers?
That's right, Chubby. Lucas Boogers was an 18th century German surgeon and author. You scared me there for a minute. I thought you were going to ask me about
All right,
handjobs.
let's go to Dr. Henry Sharp, an astrophysicist from Baltimore, Maryland. Welcome to the show, Dr. Sharp.
Hello, Chubby.
Now, Dr. Sharp, what does an astrophysicist do in his off hours?
Well, Chubby, I enjoy spending time with my family, of course. I collect 18th century Rococo artwork, and I'm currently deeply involved in the rhythmic techno dance movement. In particular, Paul Oakenfold, Tricky, and the Propeller Heads.
Now, that surprises me, Doctor. I wouldn't have guessed you were involved in dance music.
Well, Chubby, not only will I frequently groove well into the night in some of the sweaty underground clubs in and around the Baltimore area, but I'm also excited to say that I've recently discovered the wild and wacky world of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay, we've met our panel. It's time to meet our mystery guest. Enter and sign in, please.
Okay.
Now, as is the custom on our show, we'll give each of our panel members one free guess as to our mystery guest's vocation. Winston, we'll start with you.
Does your job involve a fire engine or hook and ladder?
No, sir, it does not.
Okay, Christy.
Okay. Are you involved in an industry of some kind?
No, ma'am, I am not.
Safe to say. Dr. Sharp.
Does your occupation involve sucking the marrow out of sacrificial victims?
Yes, it does.
Okay, it's now time to reveal to our audience our mystery guests.
Today's mystery guest is Chupacabra, the goat-killing creature of South American folklore.
Okay, Winston, start us off with your first question.
Huh? Oh, does your job involve a pressure or fire hose?
No, it does not, sir.
Okay, Christy.
Do you have to wear a name tag to work?
No, ma'am, I do not.
Actually, there was the one time
You
with
would-
the two
with the
little,
thing,
that we
yeah,
met in the
inflatable.
Guadalupe.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I have once.
Okay, yes answer was given, Christy. That means that you get to ask another question.
Have you ever been paid, sir, to wash balls? Say, at a bowling alley or a bathhouse?
Oh, been paid?
Yes.
No, I've never been paid to wash balls. Never paid.
Okay, Dr. Sharp.
Volunteer, sure.
Does your appearance bring great sorrow or misfortune?
Yes, it does, sir.
Certainly makes me think that a magician profession might be possible based on that answer, Chubby. Let's see. Do you work with others?
For a time, yes, I work with others.
Are you involved in the making of an item that I might use on myself in the home?
Oh, no, hope to say no.
Okay, well, back over to Winston.
Does your place of work have a sliding pole or Dalmatian?
No, no, it doesn't.
Pay careful attention to that no answer, Winston. That might be important. Let's go to Christy.
Your voice is so familiar.
Yes.
Might I have seen you on a show?
Including this one? Yes.
So you are on this show
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
Do you work in the arts?
Quick consult on this.
What about the black
Well,
arts?
no, she
Because
did
I,
specifically say the arts in
burn
general.
and
That would
sacrificial.
indicate the,
Okay, yeah, all right.
yeah.
Oh, okay. No, ma'am. I do not work in the area of the arts.
Sorry, Christy, no answer.
Dr. Sharp, we're running out of time, so this will be our last round. Please start us off with your question.
Is what you do considered ruthless or morally reprehensible?
Yes, it is.
I'd like to take a guess, Chubby, if I may.
Okay, Dr. Henry Sharp, what's his line?
Are you a criminal defense lawyer, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Sharp, an excellent guess, but no, I'm afraid that takes you out of the competition. Christy, we'll move on with you.
He's not a lawyer,
With the clues thus far, it's hard to believe, I know.
but you do work with people.
Yes, ma'am, I do for a brief time.
Would you be more or less likely to be at the scene of a crime?
I think more likely, given.
I don't have a clear idea in my head as to what
I
he
am
does.
going to have to
I
rush
don't-
you, Christy.
We're running out of time, so I would like to take a guess, Chubby.
Okay, Christy Gallen, what's his line?
Are you Chin Ho from TV's Hawaii Five-0?
No, I'm not Chin Ho from television's Hawaii Five-0.
I'm not familiar with that program. I don't think it's been on yet. But I do have a keepsake box of Steve McGarrett's hair.
Really?
Which is,
I would love this.
yeah,
Me too. Me too.
I do. It's a hobby, and it's in the shed. I get it for you, and I'll show
We
you.
don't want to give too much away. So, Christy, sorry, we did point out that he's not in the arts. Winston.
Okay, Winston!
What?
Okay, Winston Legthigh.
What?
Your final question for our guest.
Oh, does your job have a rotating reddish light? Or
No!
Well, I think we can safely confirm at this point that his job has nothing to do with the emergency services.
All right, keep your fire pants on. I'd like to make a guess there, Chubby.
All right then, Winston Legthigh, what's his line?
Are you a fireman, sir?
No, he's not a fireman! Are you stupid? I'm sorry, we're just out of time. None of our panel members correctly guessed tonight's mystery guest vocation. Our mystery guest was Chupacabra, the goat killer, who preys on livestock and doomed individuals destined to wander cursed for all time. Chupacabra, none of our panel members guessed your vocation. That makes you our winner! Now, if each of our panel members would put on the gaily colored goat costumes, as agreed to earlier,
Chupacabra will meet each one of you up close and personal backstage after the show. For God's sake, eat the stupid one first.
I don't think that narrows it down, sir.
Still make it put on fire.
I want to go.